Hi, welcome everybody. Today we're going to do a crystal reading and we're going to use, I think we'll use all three crystal decks. I have the two there, but I always have my big crystal deck on backup here. So for my clarifying, because I like the one I've got back here by Amanda Sampson. I've had this deck for like eight years, and so I like to clarify it. Hope you're getting out in nature today. Hope you're hugging a tree, listening to a bird, maybe walking barefoot on the ground and grounding yourself with the earth today, being grateful for this beautiful planet we live on. So I really highly encourage you to get out in nature, please. It's 112 today, so where I'm at, so I have to do mine at night or early in the morning for about another couple weeks. Sometimes I get out in it around 5 or 6 o'clock and go for a nice walk, but it gets a little warm sometimes. So, okay, I think we're ready to go. We're gonna do the 3-2-1 method. So, Ruby, Shazam, woo, such a powerful. Moldavite, Moldavite, ooh, and I've got some of these, so I might pull some of these in. Larimar, I've got Larimar, Jade, holy Shazamers, this is a fun one. And then Imperial topaz is our final outcome. Okay, look at that. Ruby. Whoosh. Shazamers. Moldavite. Apophyllite. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of these, so I'm gonna go pull them in and bring them to the table here so we've got all this energy that we can work with. How fun is this? Look at this. I got 2 chunks of Moldavite. Moldavite's one of my favorite, and if we have time, I'll go ahead and tell you why and more about it if you're interested. Got the Jade egg right here next to the Jade card. Got the Larimar next to the Larimar card. And this is the only ruby I have, which is inside. This is actually my I'll need to whisper it so the others don't hear, but this is my favorite stone. So this was gifted to me about 6 years ago, and I love it. I use it as my intention. The only time I don't have this on me is when I'm angry. And if you're angry and you have ruby around you, you need to get away. You cannot be angry and holding ruby at the same time. So I'm very careful about that because it's such a powerful stone, but I was very excited to be able to bring it in with this reading. So this is the first time my favorite stone has been in a reading, so that's really cool. So okay, so here we go. And hello there, passionate one. My goodness, I mean, this is just like all fiery and root chakra, and actually ruby isn't root chakra, but it's all about courage, your warrior spirit, being brave. You have just in the very, very immediate past become more into who you are and been in touch with that warrior spirit of yours, and you feel like you can direct more powerful action now. It's like you're picturing yourself like the head of this tribe that is just going to go full bore, whether it be for you or for a group. But tons of passion, tons and tons of passion, and just all about something that really has sparked you to be very courageous about something. So wonderful, wonderful. So then maybe you're really not sure. I mean, it could be a possibility because the apophyllite is all about the dream state and astral travel and, um, you know, seeing more of the truth about something and becoming clear about the purpose. So maybe you've just recently figured out your purpose and your warrior with your warrior energy, and now you need some more clarity and detailed information about how to move forward with that. So definitely, if you're into astral travel, because it's in your current now position, I definitely encourage you to research that. If you have apophyllite, you can keep it with you and it'll definitely help you. What I do know is if jade and apophyllite, and it actually says this in the liquid crystal book, I think it's under apophyllite, it might be under both of them, it says when they work together, that's when you can really reach a clear dream state and have that. Because look, the jade is about dream work. So it looks like, well, we'll go into that in just a minute. I want to get to the Moldavite, which is our future card, which is based on our, you know, those warrior spirit in your dream travel, and you're getting to get more clarity about this passion that you have right here, this courage. You need courage for this passion, whatever this is, whether it be a relationship or a new endeavor or you know, on a spiritual level. It's very strong, it's very passionate, and it's definitely giving you the courage. This is what's going to show you the apophyllite crystal is going to show you the clarity of how to get where you want to go. So then the Moldavite, which is one of my absolute favorites, and if you don't know about the Moldavite, it did not come from Earth like all of these other crystals. Moldavite actually came to Earth. And so it's nice that this card acknowledges that, and the liquid crystal deck acknowledges that it's a star child stone. A lot of people have different ideas about it. I encourage you to do your own research on it. I have a very beautiful theory about what Moldavite is, and maybe I'll do a video on it sometime, but I love Moldavite. If you do have Moldavite, please keep it very, very separate from everything else. This is the only time Moldavite is with all my other crystals. The one crystal that Moldavite can be with is Larimar. So that's nice that it's by this, but storing them and keeping them, I mean, mine, especially this one right here, if this one does not like where it's at, it'll just drop out of wherever it is. It'll fall, it'll throw itself. It's just very powerful. So I always keep these separate. I actually keep these on a windowsill so they can look at the sky, because that's where they came from. So I like them to be able to see their home, but I keep them on a separate windowsill all by themselves. So, but they're enjoying the reading today. So what the Moldavite tells me is this is all about bravery and, you know, like being brave and creating your better world and going down this original path that is going to create just this wonderful time here on Earth. The Moldavite's all about enjoying your time on Earth. And when you're a spiritual warrior like this, and you're capable of astral travel, and you have this like higher sense of purpose, it's easy to not enjoy where you're at on the planet. You want to stay up in this, you know, realm of spiritualness, but Earth really is a beautiful place to experience all this. So this is reminding you and telling you need to enjoy your planet here on Earth, because you are a star child. So, you know, maybe if you have some Moldavite, or if you can get a little piece of Moldavite and keep it with you. It's a very activating type um, energy. So my hand's itching really bad, so that usually means abundance. So for me, so okay. So now we have our past, present, and future. Now we have our obstacles here, and what's interesting is the Larimar is all about peace and calm, and it's like a fearless goddess energy. So, and you can just, I mean, just seeing this, you can just feel it, you know? It's just like that beautiful, peaceful, calm ocean type of beauty, right? Well, that's in your obstacles. So, and the card is all about service and being called to service. So, I have and Larimar also, like, it replaces inaction with action. So when you're feeling stagnant about wanting to take action, you grab your Larimar, and your Larimar is going to help you take that action. So a lot of people use this stone for resolution between twin flames as well. So and this is very much can be a relationship reading as much as it is a spiritual reading or a business goal type reading, because we've got lots of fearless courage. It's like you need lots of courage for something. And you come out being brave. So there's something you need to be very courageous and brave about in this part of your journey. And the fact that you have the Larimar in your in this position that is telling you that your obstacle is going to be peace. So don't let it get all chaotic, and allow the peace to be within this group here, and with your courage and your bravery, and don't be scared, because this is a fearless goddess energy. So if this is fearless and it's in your obstacles, that means that you're going to be, and you have courage and bravery all right here, tells me it's something that's going to be very scary. But you have like all the backup and the strength behind you, even the actual, I mean, if you can get the actual crystal and gem and mineral, it can be even more helpful to you, because that's what this reading is telling you. You need this energy. Can you even, I mean, these cards have the energy in every single deck, has the energy of whatever is displayed on the card. So this has ruby energy in it, and you can use this. I have put cards all over me before, so it's totally, you can use it. But this being fearless energy and it being in your obstacle, you just stay strong. Just stay strong and be brave, because whatever this is, all you have to do is look at this, and this is amazing. Something huge has been manifested. So you have to stay strong, because you have an excellent outcome here. You know, this is not a challenging outcome. This is like big enlightenment energy here. So with the jade too, in your obstacle, it's all about dream work. So, and great wisdom and being wise, and even good luck is what I use jade for. It doesn't talk about that in this book here, but in my own intuitive work with my jade, it's always about good luck and good fortune. So the fact that the service, the dream work, and the good luck and fortune is in the obstacle means that you're going to need to use both of these powers, the jade and the apophyllite, to go into the dream work to find out what you're going to need to do for your bravery and your courage for either this relationship or this new spiritual endeavor, or this type of business or type of service, because the Larimar is a service card. It's all about serving Earth, and this is Earth energy, so it's all about our planet Earth and creating a better world. So, I mean, the Larimar is about open doors. So, don't, and so is the dreams here. So, don't close all this off, because this is where your information is going to be to get you to your final destination here, which is Imperial topaz, which, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's in with this author, but I do know one of my crystal decks that I have says that topaz carries the most light of all of the crystals. So it's full of light and stays light. It doesn't lose it's like a capturing of light. So with this card being the confident manifestation, it's all about, you've seen the light, especially if you're on a spiritual warrior path about something, and you're going to be, you know, being called to some major service here to have to do with the spiritual realm. This is your ticket that it's going to turn out very, very beautiful and very full of light. So you need to get past the fear, and it looks like it's something very scary and very, you know, it's not that you're not justified with your fear. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like it is justified fear, but the fact is you can't hold on to that fear, because you have all this courage here, and you have the bravery here. And this is about fearless energy, and if fearless energy is coming up in your obstacles, that means that you're not going to hold fast. You know, there's something in this dream work, this area right here is what is going to need the energy and the concentration of your astral, especially if you're just getting into astral travel. But these two are working. I mean, it's no coincidence that these came like this. You know, this is how the readings work. This is our guiding light. This is what's telling us, you know, especially Jade, it's all about wisdom and gaining that wisdom right before you're about to embark on your, you know, big manifestation, whatever it is. This is very, very strong energy, but there's no chaos. It's very clear. It's just fear is way up here. There's something with fear, and something about being brave, and you have to have courage for something huge right here. So obviously you're going to be able to do it. There's no doubt about it. But I hope this reading has been helpful. It's definitely all about bravery, and I hope you stay brave, and I hope it works out well, and I look forward to any comments that you leave below, and any questions that you might have about any of the crystals. I'd be more than happy to try to answer them for you. I'm not like the expert on it, but I definitely have a relationship with crystals. I have a relationship with all of my crystals, all of them. This is the one I go to when I'm feeling sad. I mean, I have a very intense relationship with each one of them, and each one of them we exchange different energy. So I encourage you to get to know your crystals, and especially Moldavite. I can tell they were excited. They this one I just recently acquired a bigger chunk, but this one's got such personality. I've had this for a very long time, and it's just funny because, like, it does whatever it wants to do. So it has its own mind. I literally have seen it jump off of a shelf with nothing else around it. So it really, and one time this is when I first knew that it didn't like being with others. I took it in my little bag, my little velvet bag. I take my handful of crystals with me to different places. And the first time that happened, I put the velvet bag down on the counter, And when I went to pick it up before I was leaving, this came out of the bag and dropped on the floor, and I swear it jumped like 3 times. It was on the linoleum floor, and it like literally jumped, like, get me out of here. So from then on, I've always really paid attention to what it wants, and it definitely doesn't like being in a crowd, and it doesn't like going anywhere. It's always kept at home. Sometimes I will put it in my bra if it's a situation that I really need it for that day, but other than that, I don't take it out of the house or anything, and just, whoop, see, they just like, they just jump. They're like jumpers. I should just call them jumpers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I encourage you to get in touch with your crystals, make new friends, look at the ones you do have, and try to develop an even stronger connection. They're live matter, so it'd be just like talking to a plant. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you feel that it resonated with you. Keep going with this passion and courage, whatever it is. It's wonderful. You have this twin flame energy that is trying to resolve some kind of dispute between twin flames. You've got this passion right here. You've got earth energy, so you got a little bit of some Taurus energy coming in here. So I hope everything works out for you, and I look forward to any comments. If you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button, and I really would like it if you would subscribe. Thank you, and peace out.